The internet agrees on one thing, the Masters of the Universe trailer that hit a nerve. When the first trailer for Masters of the Universe dropped, something rare happened in the modern pop culture ecosystem.
And what have we here?
People from wildly different corners of the internet reacted almost the exact same way. Whether fans were lifelong devotees who grew up in the 1980s watching He-Man and the Masters of the Universe,
Skeletor to King Randor! Come in, you royal boob!
casual viewers who vaguely remembered the character, or younger audiences encountering this world for the first time, the response followed a strikingly similar pattern: surprise, curiosity, nostalgia, and debate. The trailer did not just reintroduce He-Man to the world, it reopened a decades-long conversation about legacy franchises, modern reboots, fan expectations, and how Hollywood navigates nostalgia in an era oversaturated with remakes. What made this reaction particularly fascinating was not just what people said, but how synchronized those reactions were across platforms. From YouTube comments to social media threads, reaction videos, and entertainment articles, the consensus was clear: this trailer feels different. A trailer that defied expectations. One of the most immediate and widespread reactions stemmed from how unexpected the trailer's opening moments were. Instead of throwing audiences directly into the fantastical realm of Eternia with its castles, cosmic swords, and muscle-bound heroes, the trailer begins in a grounded, contemporary setting. Prince Adam, stripped of his iconic armor and mythic presence, appears as an ordinary man navigating a mundane world.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
This creative decision instantly set the tone for conversation. Longtime fans expected a fantasy epic from the first frame, yet what they received was a fish-out-of-water setup reminiscent of modern superhero origin stories. This approach drew comparisons to franchises like Thor, where a godlike figure is first introduced through the lens of vulnerability and displacement before fully embracing their destiny.
I'm Odin's firstborn, the rightful heir, the savior of Asgard.
For some viewers, this was an exciting reinvention. It suggested depth, character exploration, and emotional grounding. For others, it raised concerns about whether Masters of the Universe was being reshaped too heavily to fit a familiar Hollywood formula. Regardless of opinion, the choice worked in one crucial way: it got everyone talking. For some viewers, this was an exciting reinvention. It suggested depth, character exploration, and emotional grounding. For others, it raised concerns about whether Masters of the Universe was being reshaped too heavily to fit a familiar Hollywood formula. Regardless of opinion, the choice worked in one crucial way: it got everyone talking. Nostalgia is a powerful force, especially when it comes to properties like He-Man. For many fans, this franchise is inseparable from childhood memories. Saturday morning cartoons, action figures, and larger-than-life morality tales wrapped in fantasy spectacle. The trailer leaned heavily into this emotional reservoir, but not in the most obvious ways. Instead of recreating iconic imagery shot for shot, the trailer teased transformation rather than immediately delivering it. The Sword of Power, the legendary Declaration of Strength, and the fully realized He-Man persona were treated as something earned rather than assumed. This restraint sparked both admiration and impatience. Fans who appreciated the slower reveal praised the trailer for respecting the character's mythos while modernizing its delivery. Others worried that delaying these elements risked alienating viewers who came specifically for the fantasy escapism that defined the original series. Yet even critics admitted the trailer felt confident, like a project aware of its legacy, but unafraid to reinterpret it. Everyone is saying the same thing. What truly sets this trailer apart from countless others is how unified the reactions were. Across reaction videos, creators consistently echoed the same sentiments. "I didn't expect that. This actually looks better than I thought. Why do I suddenly care about He-Man again?" This collective response wasn't driven by blind hype. Instead, it came from a shared sense of cautious optimism. The trailer didn't scream masterpiece, but it also didn't feel lazy or disposable. It suggested effort, intention, and a desire to do something meaningful with the source material. Even skeptics who openly admitted low expectations found themselves surprised by the tone and presentation. That alone made the trailer a success, in an age where audiences often decide how they feel about a movie within seconds. Masters of the Universe managed to break through the noise.
Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you.
Casting choices are always a lightning rod for debate, and Masters of the Universe was no exception. The selection of Nicholas Galitzine as Prince Adam/He-Man sparked immediate discussion.
Oh wow, that is commitment there.
Check out the actor posing next to a Christmas tree, his new physique on full display.
I think that the rest of it just kind of falls into place.
Nicholas packing on quite a bit of muscle.
Many viewers admitted they were unfamiliar with him, which initially fueled skepticism. However, the trailer quickly shifted that narrative. Galitzine's portrayal of Adam emphasized vulnerability and uncertainty rather than raw power. This interpretation resonated with audiences who appreciated seeing the man before the myth.
Me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
By the end of the trailer, many reactions had shifted from doubt to intrigue, with viewers expressing genuine curiosity about how he would embody He-Man once the transformation fully takes place. Jared Leto's casting as Skeletor, on the other hand, divided opinion sharply. Some fans groaned at the announcement alone, citing Leto's polarizing reputation in previous comic book performances. Others were intrigued by the potential intensity and unpredictability he could bring to the iconic villain. While Skeletor's full presence was only teased, his shadow loomed large over discussions, proving once again that villains often drive as much anticipation as heroes. Meanwhile, supporting cast members, particularly Alison Brie as Evil Lynn, were met with notable enthusiasm. Fans expressed excitement at the possibility of more nuanced portrayals of characters who were often one-dimensional in earlier adaptations. No modern trailer escapes controversy, and Masters of the Universe found itself at the center of a surprisingly heated discussion over a blink-and-you-miss-it detail. A brief shot featuring a corporate desk nameplate that included pronouns ignited a wave of online debate. Some viewers interpreted it as a harmless modern touch, reflective of contemporary workplaces. Others accused the film of unnecessary messaging. The intensity of the reaction far outweighed the significance of the moment itself, but that too became part of the story. What's telling is how this debate overshadowed neither the trailer's overall reception nor its core appeal. For many viewers, the controversy felt like background noise compared to the bigger question: is this movie actually going to be good? Another consistent point of discussion was the trailer's tone. While He-Man has always walked a line between sincerity and camp, this new interpretation appears to lean into grounded emotion, with hints of humor rather than overt cheesiness. Audiences noticed the restrained approach. Jokes were present, but they didn't dominate the trailer. The humor felt situational rather than self-parodying, which reassured fans worried the film might mock its own premise. This balance suggested a movie that respects its fantastical roots while acknowledging modern storytelling expectations. Comparisons to Marvel were inevitable, but not entirely negative. Some viewers welcomed the familiarity, seeing it as a gateway for broader audiences. Others hoped the film would eventually carve out its own identity rather than relying too heavily on established blockbuster formulas. Why this trailer worked. At its core, the success of the Masters of the Universe trailer lies in one simple truth: it made people feel something. Whether that feeling was excitement, skepticism, nostalgia, or cautious hope, it sparked engagement. The trailer didn't rely solely on spectacle. Instead, it presented a character journey, hinted at emotional stakes, and respected the intelligence of its audience. It acknowledged the franchise's history without being trapped by it, offering just enough mystery to keep viewers invested. Perhaps most importantly, it united audiences in conversation. In a fragmented media landscape, that's no small feat. Final thoughts. Masters of the Universe has people paying attention again. Not ironically, not dismissively, genuinely. The trailer may not have answered every question, but it didn't need to. It opened the door to Eternia just wide enough for audiences to lean in and wonder what comes next. Whether the final film lives up to that promise remains to be seen, but for now, one thing is undeniable: He-Man is back in the conversation. And judging by how similarly everyone reacted, the power of Grayskull still holds more strength than anyone expected.
Night belongs to me, and soon, so will you.